Hello friends, have you thought about visiting Michigan's crown jewel, Mackinac Island? The island where bicycle, horse, and your own foot power are your choices of transportation? Well, if so, this video is for you. We'll take a good look around the island and also go over some things like cost of things like hotels, transportation here, bike rentals, water tours, etc. And then you can decide if a day trip or if a night or two might be better in mind for you. We'll check out some of the unique jobs on the island. Everything provides an opportunity. Eat at some restaurants. Check out one of the big things Mackinac Island is known for. Look at all this fudge. Woo, tiger butter, look at that. Superman. Hello. You've been here a long time, haven't you?
Yes, a long time.
Yeah, I was here 5 years ago when you were here.
I'm still here.
And then take a sunset tour that goes right under the mighty Mac. Explore the island and the town center. And one of my favorite things to do, getting on one of Mackinac Island's best downhills on a bicycle. I can't even pedal fast enough to keep up with the speed I'm cruising at. Oh, on another note, music. There's live music all over the main drag of the island, inside, outside, you name it. So with all the copyright stuff, I had to mute the music and keep my voice if I could, or just mute the whole clip and figure out what to do with it to get my point across to you guys. So if any of the parts seem weird in that manner, that's why. Here's where we're going today. In between the upper and lower peninsula of Michigan, Mackinac Island. We're going to take a ferry from here to here. You can also take one from here to here. This side of the island is your main drag with the hotels and everything. This is Mackinac Island State Park over here with your beaches and forest area. All right, coming into Mackinac City to catch the ferry. Right in front is the mighty Mackinac Bridge. Okay, parking right there on the dock was $45 a night just for parking. Good Lord. And parking down the road here, 5 blocks or so, there's a shuttle, but you pay $20 a day, so that's what I opted for. Now I'm getting on the shuttle. Shepler shuttle. Here at the Shepler's Ferry dock, waiting my boat to the Mackinac Island. Shepler's is one of 2 boat services here in Mackinac City. I believe they're owned by the same company. This is the only way to get to the island, or there's a plane. You can take a plane out of the little airport in St. Ignace on the other side of that bridge over there. Or if you have a private boat, of course, you can take that to the island as well. So I think it's about a 20-25 minute ride, and we'll be popping over there.
safety is our #1 priority, so we ask that you pay close attention to the following information. Life jackets aboard the Miss Margie are located on the top deck on either side of the pilot house. In the main cabin in marked compartments on either side of the front hatch. Water on the Great Lakes can get bumpy, so while walking about, please use the back of seats and handrails where provided. One untimely slip can ruin your Mackinac Island trip. If the captain has pointed out the areas on the top deck that are taking on spray, he knows what he's talking about, and you will get wet. Our cruising time to the island will be a quick 16 minutes.
Oh, there's a parade going on right now. It is Lilac Festival. Lilac. This is part of the parade here, but you see horses here all the time. But check out these big old Clydesdales. These big old boys are riding. Riders, that's a Mackinac Island tradition right there. Here comes the Scottville Clown Band. It's my mom's favorite, who happens to be directly across the street right there.
And open up the door.
Hey!
Hi.
Sarah.
Welcome to our humble abode.
How are you?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, kids. So a couple days of break from van life. I got this nice room my family got for me. I think this is the only hotel open on the island in the winter, and man, it's got a 10 a.m. checkout. But anyway, this is very nice. Look at this. Day bed, regular bed, TV, AC, skylight. Employee parking. Arg, you swashbuckler. Much fewer people here in the evening. A lot of people just come here during the day, and then they take the ferry back in the evening. So it chills out at night. This is the main drag, so the busiest part of the island is this street right here. All right, we're getting ready for the booze cruise. This is a boat that cruises under Mackinac Bridge. Sarah, are you excited about this trip?
There's booze in it, so yeah.
You heard it from her, American alcoholic youngster. Only kidding. Nobody had more than 2 and Mom had 0. turned out to be a great evening for this sip and sail excursion. Weather was perfect in the high 60s, sunset was on point, family was having a good time all together, and just a general great feeling in the air. Upon returning to the docks, there was this big prestigious ship here with servers either cleaning up or getting ready for the night. All right, the streets really lighten up at night. It's daytime when a lot of people come here, but nighttime, pretty cool. We've got weirdo circus riders, you know, riding bikes around. You can generally find 2 to 3 establishments playing live music every night. Tuesday morning, about 8:30. Streets are bare. Crazy how it fills up. The lucky bean. Here you go, buddy.
I'm just holding stuff. I can't grab.
And just like that, it's cleared out. This is the oldest house on Mackinac, built in 1780, I do believe it was. Look at that roof construction. It was actually moved here in 1982 from another part of the island. Oh, you can see the original wood encased in that glass there. Very cool. You'll encounter lots of colorful landscaping all over the main part of the island, and the Cottage Inn is no exception. Hi. Fudge galore. Ryba's Fudge. Possibly the most popular on the island. Chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered strawberry, Oreo, peanut butter cup. Ice cream in the afternoon. Look at all this fudge. here at the Murray House. Pink bubble gum, Butterfinger. Woo, tiger butter, look at that. Superman. Nice, nice. Hello. Oh, you've been here a long time, haven't you?
Yes, a long time.
Yeah, I was here 5 years ago when you were here.
I'm still here.
And then I was here like 8 or 9 years ago when you were here.
Yes.
How many years have you been coming in? 14.
Yeah. Dark chocolate, caramel and sea salt, grasshoppers, chocolate, mint and Oreos, and caramel apple pie.
Mmm.
Best fudge.
How long you stay on the island every year?
6 months.
6 months here, 6 months
Yes.
Jamaica? That's nice for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run from the cold.
Heard that. That's what I do.
Yeah. Hello there. I have the grasshopper, dark chocolate, caramel and sea salt, and caramel apple pie. Best and creamiest fudge. You didn't want to try a different flavor?
Oh, I can try a
Yeah,
different?
you can. It's a chocolate, mint, and Oreos.
This is dark?
Yeah, dark chocolate, caramel, and sea salt.
Mmm.
We have so many flavors
Oh my goodness.
here. Best and creamy. See, it's also bolted.
Oh,
This one just melt in your mouth.
yes.
And we care for our customers here. We sell small piece to quarter, half of the slice.
Oh,
Yeah, if you buy 2 pounds, you get a half pounds free. Today is National Fudge Day.
It is?
So, yeah, so if you buy 2 pounds, you get a half pounds free. You get a chance in winning a pound of fudge.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And the draw is made. If you are not on the island, then they will ship it to you.
Oh, and you do that in there?
Yes.
Okay, okay. You guys are staying here, so we'll have to do that.
Yeah, but they're staying here. You're staying here, so you get 20% off at all times.
Oh.
Unless you want to do the 2 pounds, half pounds free, but you don't get the 20% off with it.
Right, because that's a better deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome, dear.
Allison. Yes. My name's Patrick.
Patrick? All
Yes.
right, Patrick.
Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you again, Patrick.
Okay.
And you have a great day.
You too. Beautiful morning here. High 60s. Horses are going. Breakfast places are busy. Yeah, folks, lots of gift shops, fudge, and restaurants. No shortage of good restaurants or good fudge here.
No good fudge?
No shortage of it. Streets are starting to get busy here. The boats are coming in, bringing the day tourists. Just starting now. A couple hours will be a lot busier. Good Day Cafe and Coffee Bar. They have homemade ice cream. Big old, what is it, bagels, cream cheese, cinnamon sugar.
Yeah, that was a cinnamon roll.
Huh. All right, we're at the only grocery store on the island, Dowd's. Dowd's has lots of history here. Got quite a nice marina here. It's going to get a lot busier over the next month, that's for sure. Sailboats, yachts, speedboats, everything. Here's one of the porters, heavily loaded. Hard-working people here.
It's lightweight.
Oh my goodness. You poor man.
Okay, I've got myself a scoot. It's a girl's bike, but I don't care. Saving me some money from renting. So let's do it. Okay, making my maiden voyage on the bike. Got to figure out how to shift this thing. It's got some gears, but I don't see a shifter. Brake, brake. Do not see a shifter. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got a little grip here, you shift. Ah, beautiful day. This is an 8.1 mile ride around the perimeter of the island. Dodging horse poop is a regular thing when riding bikes, especially in the town area here. A necessary and good paying job on the island here is cleaning up horse poop. So everything provides an opportunity.
Yeah?
Very cool putt-putt golf right on Lake Huron, I think that is. Very nice. Got a little restaurant there too. Sure smells good. Here's the edge of the golf, and in front here's the lawn of Mission Point Hotel. A lot of weddings happen out here. Just a beautiful spot to sit on the lawn, watch the lake, watch the boats go by, whatnot. And that, it's noon. That is Mission Point. Lily's lemonade stand. They've got tennis courts. Golf. Lilacs in full bloom. Just about finishing out those lilacs. There's the other version, Korean lilac, which is blooming now too. That's the island house as well. And there's Small Point, tiny sister of Mission Point, bed and breakfast. Now we're getting out of the town a bit. Getting out on the island. Once past Mission Point, then there's no more buildings and stuff. Just a nice coast, nice cruise along the coast, and some spots to see along the way. All right, I'm heading up the stairway to Arch Rock. 207 stairs. You heard it there. Seems like double that. Since I'm doubling up my steps, I should only be, well, around 104. They do give you some proper resting areas on the way up. Hi. Hi.
What do you see? A big tree.
And this is the reward for climbing. Bada bing. Look at that.
Do you really have the...
Look at this view from up here. Clear water, you can see right through. Got some turquoise tint. Beautiful. Now we'll head up to Nicollet Watchtower. Found a little off the beat path here. Just gonna take a quick look, see where it goes. Okay, this little side trail meandered into a proper trail. Narrow, not even big enough for a carriage. A couple little benches here. Very peaceful sight to sit for a minute. Yeah, I've been sitting at this spot here that I hiked into, walked into after climbing those big stairs. Shoot, I haven't seen anyone in about 15-20 minutes. It's amazing. Anywhere I go, the further in you hike, walk, the less the crowds become. Yeah, so pretty cool. You know, 1 minute you're around 50 people, 60 people. The next, you're all by yourself, feeling like you're in the middle of nowhere. Hello.
Hello.
A kid is screaming at the top of their lungs right now. Wow. All right, I see this building here. I don't recall this being here when I was here some years ago. You know, I'm normally an outdoor guy, but for video and learning's sake, I'm gonna come in here and check this place out, see what it is. Arch rock is formed. It's descriptions about arch rock. The brick here, the rock here is called breccia. Breccia? Maybe I'm pronouncing that right. Okay. That's the rock of Mackinac. Yeah. Information about the rock, and you can even see some early photos for $1.50. Lots of little art done about them. Some beautiful painting. Wow. Oh, this was a photograph. Going back to the 1870s. Looks like what we have there, friends, is a horse-drawn street sweeper. Had a brief rain. Now it's bright and sunny. Beautiful day. You know, still the boy in me looking for crawfish, crawdads. I haven't seen any on this round here today, but I have seen them here before. I saw a mother one time out in the road during a heavy storm with her tail curled under, holding about 150 eggs or something. I put her in a little safe cove, so she was undisturbed. There's lots of Native American history on the island. Yeah, I've got mostly seagulls right there, blackbird and a duck, but then over here, away from the crowd, are a few loons. There's one on this rock and two on that log over there. These yellow lady slippers, an orchid native to North America, and especially here on Mackinac Island, they trap the insects in that hole there, which then closes, and the insects are forced to try to struggle to get out, therefore pollinating. So it forces them to pollinate. You have different trails that run off to the inner island. Some are dirt paths. Wow. At around the halfway point of the island here, 4-mile marker, there's restrooms, a little visitor center with Indian heritage and such, as well as the Cannonball Oasis, which is a little place to get refreshments, ice cream, drinks, soft drinks, hot dogs, maybe even hamburgers. Until recently, electric bikes weren't allowed on the island. Locals tell me that there was some sort of lawsuit that happened and the plaintiff won. Now they're allowed. However, they can't be rented. Okay, so I'm at the halfway point around the island here. I can continue on along the lake, you know, beautiful drive along the lake, fairly easy, not too strenuous, or I can cut inland right here, go to the center area of the island, Mackinac State Park, I think it's actually called. But anyway, that's the route we're going to journey now. We're going to leave the lake and cut inland. Let's see where this takes us. Immediate uphill upon leaving there. Oh, look here. That's somebody's house back in there. Very cool. Fork in a road. One is concrete. The other's dirt. We'll try out the dirt. That can't hurt. Driving in the dirt. Black squirrel. Little short tail. I've had this road all to myself, which is a big change. It's now going back to concrete from dirt. You know, nothing crazy, just some peacefulness right now so far, and some uphill. Woo! Definitely more uphill here. When your legs aren't used to riding. Wow. Just passing these little really narrow trails, and yet the Straits Trail over there, Lydia Trail, and here it shows a horse with intermediate level you must be to ride through here. I guess that's pretty cool. Yeah, I switched to walking for a bit because you know, shit, I haven't rode a bike in, you know, a couple years on a regular basis, so or any basis. So yeah, I'm feeling new muscles lighting up, firing up or whatever. And my leg walking muscles are, you know, they're accustomed. So I'm walking for a minute. Oh, here comes one of the few vehicles on the island, a little utility vehicle. Don't see these too often. I'm not a golfer, but this looks like a pretty peaceful golf course. I was getting ready to head down the Crack in the Island trail when my nephew messaged me needing the bike back. It's a little municipal airport here. A lot of private jets or planes, whatever, fly in here, but you can also catch a little plane from St. Ignace to the island, and that runs all year, even in the winter. I accidentally stole a DNR snowmobile from this airport one time, but that's a story for another day. Going through a little residential neighborhood here. Mackinac Island Police Department. There is another store here on the island. Looks more like somebody's house. It's probably 4 people here in the residential neighborhood. Good idea. Be a long way for people to have to go into town every day. The downhill, my favorite part by far. Whew. Wow, I'm not even pedaling now, I'm cruising. Proceed slowly. Uh-oh. I can't even pedal fast enough to keep up with the speed I'm cruising at. I'm just coasting. Coming through the middle. That's always very nice. There's the old fort up ahead. Okay, let's do a toast to Mick and Jess getting married, Mick's birthday, and family get-togethers. Can you reach? Cheers.
Cheers, Pop. Boo boo. I think I'm gonna try.
We gotta get a run runner after this too.
People getting off the ferry boat right there, and a lot of them go directly to the bike rental. As everyone else chose breakfast, I chose a gyro from the Pancake House. After saying goodbye to my family who departed on the ferry, I still had another half hour to kill.
That was so embarrassing.
came and gone pretty quick. Well, that wraps this one up, friends. Let me know in the comments if this video influenced your decision or gave you the thought to visit Mackinac Island. Also, if you have any questions that I might be able to answer, feel free. This is the first of a Michigan Island series of videos I'll be doing this summer, so stay tuned. Have a great day.